A story of strength and service. The journey of Natasha Grey-Brookes, affectionately known as Shani. My name is Mervyn Henley. In the heart of St. Kitts, where resilience often blossoms out of hardship, there lives a woman whose story is nothing short of extraordinary. Natasha Grey-Brookes, affectionately known as Shani, the leader of the People's Action Movement. Natasha's story isn't polished by privilege or propped up by pedigree. No. Hers is a journey built on grit, grace, and God. She knows the sting of struggle, having grown up in a household where every dollar was stretched and every blessing counted twice. And like many young girls across the Caribbean, life threw its curveballs early, becoming pregnant as a teenager. It would have been easy, expected even, for the world to count her out. But Shani was never one to settle into anyone else's narrative. She rewrote her own. With unwavering determination, Shani pressed on. She juggled books and bottles, dreams and diapers, and despite the odds, she rose, not only to complete her education, but to walk boldly into the hallowed halls of justice as a lawyer. In a system that rarely gives second chances, she made her own. And in every role, whether as attorney, advocate, wife, mother, or community leader, Shani has shown what it means to fight with fire, but live with love. As a devoted wife and mother, she understands sacrifice. As a lawyer, she understands justice. And as a woman who never forgot her roots, she understands the people. That's why her leadership in East Basseterre isn't about titles, it's about touch. She's not just visible when the cameras are on or elections are near. Shani is there, on the ground, in the trenches, beside the brokenhearted, and behind the overlooked. Whether it's helping a family in crisis, mentoring a young girl who reminds her of her younger self, or simply listening, really listening to the cries of the community, Shani shows up. Her strength is in her softness, but don't mistake that kindness for weakness. Because beneath the calm composure lies a woman forged by fire. She's been underestimated, judged, dismissed, but still she stands. Shani has faced down adversity with dignity and risen time and time again, not only to survive, but to lead. Now, as leader of the People's Action Movement, Shani represents more than a political shift. She represents a cultural awakening, the kind that reminds us that leadership is not about who shouts the loudest, but who serves the longest. That strength isn't always aggressive. Sometimes it's the quiet determination of a woman who's walked through storms, yet still chooses to plant seeds of hope. To the young girl in East Basseterre, who feels like life is over because she made a mistake, Shani's life says, you can still rise. To the tired mother working 2 jobs, wondering if it's worth it, Shani life says, keep going. And to those who believe power must come from privilege, Shani life says, watch me. This is the heart of Natasha Grey-Brookes, not just a politician, but a portrait of perseverance. St. Kitts and Nevis is better because of her story, and the People's Action Movement, under her leadership, has found not just a voice, but a soul. Natasha Shani Grey-Brookes. Be part of the story. Have you ever wanted your story, or the story of someone you love and respect, captured in a powerful, professionally produced documentary? Now's your chance. Whether it's a personal journey, a tribute to a loved one, or the legacy of someone who's made an impact, the Weekend Report is here to help you preserve it forever. Contact us today via WhatsApp at 1-869 667 7443. That's 1-869 667 7443. Or send us a message on our Facebook page. Just search for The Weekend Report. Your story deserves to be told, and we'd be honored to tell it. My name is Mervyn Hanley.